Hi lovies and welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, my name is Malinda's channel. Thank you so much for all the love and support. Don't forget to please subscribe to this channel, turn on notifications so that anytime I upload a video, you will be the first person to be notified. And to my returning subscribers, to those people that share my videos and also educate you guys are the real MVP. Thank you so much. All right, lovelies, let's dive into this video. I came across this video on my For You page on TikTok, and I thought to share with you guys where this immigrant wannabe pan-colored woman decided to come for people in America to actually leave America if you're not gonna support whatsoever that is going on here. And this got a lot of people reacting, and I was able to put up some of those stitches. I'm just gonna roll the clip as well as some of the stitches I was able to put together. Please leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. Alright lovelies, let's dive into it.
Support the country you live in, or go live in the country that you support. There's nothing that's more true than this statement. As an immigrant, I find it ridiculous to see the amount of American people hating on their own country. But worse than this is the fact that they refuse to leave, and they also hate it, but they take advantage of everything that America has to offer them. It's easy to support Islam when you don't live in a Muslim country where Sharia law is in place, right? It's easy to complain about capitalism when you have a supermarket available every mile around you where you can go and buy food and you don't have to stand hours and hours in line for a piece of bread or a bucket of water, like it is in so many countries where socialism is in place. And if the United States has been falling in the last years, it is because of people like you who support a government that lies straight to your face, a government that creates this fake narrative that everyone is equal while destroying prosperity. I'll tell you this, people have always wanted to immigrate to the United States for a reason. And it's not because we are a white supremacist country, not because we're racist. This I can guarantee you. It's because we've always taken the word freedom very seriously. It seems to me that it's getting lost, and once that concept of freedom gets lost, that's when we're going to start having lives that look exactly like these countries that I just mentioned here. And unfortunately, it's going to be too late for these people to realize how good they had it here while they had freedom. Now that they don't have it anymore, they're going to cry about it. Now, if you don't agree with me and you think I'm just spitting a lot of BS, please DM me if you hate America, and I will buy your tickets, a one-way ticket to whichever country you want, the ones that you support, right? These countries that have Sharia law, these countries that are communist, these countries, okay? DM me and I will pay for your ticket, but you cannot come back here.
There is nothing, and I mean nothing, fucking true about the statement that you just said, Mackenzie. And you saying it as an immigrant does not make you right. First of all, people like you need to get this through your thick little skulls. Criticizing your country is not hating it. Secondly, and I shouldn't have to tell an immigrant this, but it takes money, a lot of money, and time to immigrate to another country. So unless you're willing to give people who generally want to move out of the US and somewhere better, then shut your damn mouth. Right now you live in a country where your average American can't even afford a $400 emergency, and yet you expect them to somehow afford the what, $10,000 it takes to renounce their US citizenship? Unlike you, we love this country enough to, one, criticize it when it's doing wrong, and two, make it better. The problem in this country is people like you. And what I mean is that the same people who will bang their fist about giving aid to foreign countries are the same people who, when the United States government wants to spend taxpayer money to help Americans, people like you call it socialism and think it's bad. People like you love to complain about the foreign aid that we're giving Ukraine. Meanwhile, Bernie Sanders has been trying to get universal health care in America for decades, but you call it evil and socialism. People like you are, in my personal opinion, just flat out hypocrites. Again, when the United States government does actually want to spend taxpayer money to help people, especially the working class, people like you call it evil and socialism. So no, we're not going anywhere because we're not going to allow the conservatives of this country to turn our country into a fascist state or third world country. Have a nice day.
There's
That's the problem. We do. Now, if you ask me that I love my country, I love my state, I serve my country, we try to support this country, but the country is not supporting us anymore. And it has been hijacked, if you will, by the elite. And it's always been like that. I mean, this is nothing new. It didn't happen 10 years ago. It's always been like that. Even the foundation of America is from that point of view of elitists and elitists running the government. So we're not going to talk about that. But it's the problem is that we do support it. And I love my country. Don't get me wrong. I love my country. I really do. And there's no place like it around the world like this to me. And it's home. But when you support your country and they don't support you, or they go out their way to have other people don't support you for stupid draconian reasons, that's kind of a moot point at that. It doesn't make sense. If we don't support go to the country we support, that don't make sense. And I know, not bullying or not talking bad about the creator. You have your right to your opinion, and that's your opinion, but you're young. You're young. And this country has really divided in the last 30 years. And it was always stated 40 people by the people. It's not like that no more. It hasn't been that way for a while. Long time. So, I won't go nowhere else. I mean, this is my home. Even if they don't want to support me, I will still be here to support them. But, I don't know. It must be nice to look at it with young eyes and growing eyes. A nation that really has so much promise, but keeps dropping the ball at every given opportunity. It's actually disappointing and sad, actually, think about it. Because we have everything we need right here. And everybody's so individualized to the point where country or support for a country is just an ideology that people do like it or not now.
Mackenzie, I understand you're an immigrant and you probably don't understand a lot about America. See, in America, we have this thing about the Constitution, and if I don't like something about America, then I can petition the government to change it. I don't have to move away because that's ignoring the problem. I petition the government to change what I don't like. I get involved in my local community, and I serve my local community. And that's how I find out about things, if I like them or if I don't like them. That's what makes you a true American, when you actually petition what you don't like. I do dog rescue. I didn't like the fact that we had a gas chamber here in Moberly, in Randolph County. I petitioned the government to change that. A lot of other people joined in. We don't have the gas chamber here in our local dog shelter anymore. Yeah, so telling people to move out because they don't like something about America is ignoring the problem. Staying and changing it is what true Americans do.
I seriously love this. It's so easy to talk about how you have to leave the country you don't support and go to the other country that you support, and support them. It's so easy to say. Nobody is saying that they are not supporting their country. People are supposed to react if they are not treated fairly. People are supposed to speak up if the country which they support is not supporting them in return. People are supposed to react if they feel they are not more safe in this country that promised them security, that promised them everything. This is how it's done. This video of hers actually reminds me of another immigrant who decided to stitch a video of a black lady asking a genuine question to pan-colored people living in America. She decided that she was gonna come out as an immigrant wannabe pan-colored with supremacy to actually, stitch the lady's video, trying to gaslight her for asking such question to black people, trying to like, oh my god, what if white people decided to ask such question? Why is it that you people are not satisfied? Blah blah blah. Like, she has so many things to say to black people just because this lady decided to channel a question to pan-colored people living in America and how it feels to be a pan-colored in a world full of supremacy. She got offended. This actually reminds me of her video, and now you are here to talk about how if you're an American and all of that, and you don't want to support your country and all of that, you should actually go to the said country that you support. This is giving, okay, if you are here and you don't support the way at which these people humiliate people, or the way at which some certain people humiliate people, you should go to those people that's been humiliated to live your life. As if you don't know what is going on, as if you don't know that nowhere is actually perfect. But that doesn't mean that if you're being treated so wrongly, if you're not being protected, you shouldn't speak up. Let's just take for instance what has been going on for a long time. Let's just take for instance the Sonia Mercy thing. Okay, so you expect people to just keep quiet and, okay, let's just support anything that the government have to say. Let's just support them. Let us say nothing. Let's just keep on receiving and supporting any of their decisions. Like, this also have a long way to do to other countries. If your country or any country, not only America, you live in, is having some kind of something that is not in your own, safety and all of that, you have the right as a citizen of the said country to speak out. You have the right to actually say, okay, this thing is not more benefiting me. I am actually advocating for my safety, security, and all of that. A lot is going on right now, not even only all over the world. Like, people have the right to actually complain. They have the right to complain because before elections there are a lot of promises, and if these promises are not meant, like, you have to give your prepare some promises and all of that. When I get to the office, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that, I'm gonna make sure the security and blah blah blah. And after you must have gotten to that opportunity, you decided that I'm just gonna leave all of the promises. It is the right of those citizens to actually remind you that, oh, have you forgotten what you told us, how you're gonna protect us, how you're gonna take care of us? Like, I do not even see any sense in what you're talking about. And there are a lot of people, especially, of course, pan-colored people in her comment section, commending her, trying to like, yeah, oh my god, but that does not mean that you are gonna be supported anytime you want, because these people, if you are not them, like them, you can never be white. Seriously, like this, Ukrainian woman, my favorite, she was talking about, because she actually stitched the lady that stitched a lady's video asking about how it feels to be a pan-colored person in America. She was like, Most of these immigrants, when it be white people, do not know that there's a time these people will still discriminate against you. So enough of trying to play the good girl, the good card, and all of that. This issue is an issue that has to do with every other society. So if you're not being treated well, it's the right of the citizen to actually come and complain. Because that is their right. You can't keep on supporting someone that will not support you. If you keep supporting this person, it is right for you to like yell, oh my God, I have been supporting you for a long time. Why is it that you don't want to support me? Anyway, lovelies, why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section for you think of this video, and do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or whatsoever. We're just here for educational and informative purposes and historical far as well. So please subscribe to this channel, turn on notification if you're here to do that, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one. And if you have watched up to this extent, thank you so much for all the love and support. Why not just leave me your own thoughts in the comment section of what you think of this video. And do not forget that we do not support any form of bullying, harassment, or wrestling. We're just here for educational purposes. So please subscribe to this channel if you're here to do that. Like, and I will see you lovelies when I upload the next one.